Good afternoon. Thank you, people. Thank you. I really appreciate the response. My name is Ted Russell. Thank you. I'm Associate Director of Art Strategy and Ventures at the Kenneth Rainin Foundation. And I'm here to welcome you to Grant Makers in the Arts Conference. And really want to let you know that it's a special honor for me at this moment because I am now board chair-elect. I'll be starting next year. Thank you. All right, and it was really quite a remarkable moment just a year ago when we had the conference in my hometown, Oakland, California. All right, how many of you were there? All right, it was a really remarkable event, right? Pretty unforgettable. And it was really intense because just a few weeks before the conference, the hotel workers went on strike for fair wages, and we refused to cross the picket line. Right? Thank you, thank you. But then an incredible process happened in those 2 or 3 weeks. Our incredible deputy director, Nadia Lakota, led a process of moving the conference sessions to cultural spaces across uptown and downtown Oakland. And so many of you were there, seemed to appreciate and enjoy it, and we got a great response. So that's part of why with this year's conference in Denver, about half of our conference sessions are taking place in cultural spaces around town. Thank you. All right, so we really appreciated your enthusiasm there and really love the energy that's happening here in Denver. Can we just thank the Conference Host Committee one more time for what they've done here? Thank you. And I just want to speak on behalf of the board and the staff of Grant Makers in the Arts to let you know that we're so excited to share this time with you here in Denver. And we are really fascinated by the range of topics we're presenting in these conference sessions. It's an incredible set of activities. You have capitalization, arts education, support for individual artists. You have philanthropic practice, of course, which is at the core of our work. You also have arts at the intersection. This is arts and other topic areas. So, for example, arts and health, arts and community development, arts and disability, arts and social justice. So with all this range of topics, you'll be able to look at sessions, develop your skills, strengthen areas where you're strong, learn some new things. And you can track these over the course of the year with the things that happen outside of the conference because, of course, GIA is online, has webinars, different ways for you to continue your learning, not just once a year at the conference, but continue it year-round, and it's really important to us. I also want to say that the last topic area I'll mention is perhaps foremost. It is racial equity in arts funding. And we're trying to actually take this moment as an opportunity to have a special focus on the Native American community and other people of color. We have an incredible opportunity here in Denver and in Colorado because the Native community is so incredibly vibrant. I'm doubly honored to be here today because we have a special opportunity to help celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. Yes, we're honored, right, to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now to welcome you to her town, I have the Director of Cultural Affairs for Denver's Art and Venues, the one and only Tariana Navas-Nieves. Thank you.
Welcome, bienvenidos. So thank you for that nice introduction. I have to say that I can't remember my first GIA conference, but what I can tell you is exactly how I felt when I walked into the room, and I just thought I found my people. So I hope that's the feeling you get, whether you are a first attendee or, again, if you've been here for many years, because I've continued to come, and now I also have the privilege of serving on the Board of Trustees for the Grant Makers in the Arts. So As we honor Indigenous Peoples Day and we stand on the land of the Comanche, Apache, Ute, and other First Nations people, I was very inspired by our pre-conference yesterday and how a Native woman talked about ancestors and relatives. So I just want us to keep that in mind in terms of honoring the elders of yesterday, today, and the future, and those that continue, that are very much today working to ensure that Indigenous peoples are not erased, but to remind us all that they are very much a part of who we are today. And in that spirit, I like to say that let's remember that this land was theirs before we made it ours. So in that spirit, it is my honor to introduce our next speaker, Doug Goodfeather. Doug Goodfeather is a citizen of Sitting Bull's Band of the Hunkpapa Lakota from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe of South Dakota. He was born and raised in the Rock Creek District by his grandparents, Madeline and Oli Little Eagle. As a result, he speaks the Lakota language fluently. Goodfeather is an Iraq War veteran, serving 8 years in the United States Army, and thank you. And completing 2 tours of combat duty in 2003 and 2004. He established the Lakota Way Healing Center, which helps Native Americans experiencing homelessness, veterans suffering from PTSD, youth adult suicide prevention, and operates a small food bank in our city. Goodfeather is a fancy dancer, a singer, with the Rock Creek Drum Group, and a flutist. He has traveled throughout the world, sharing the Lakota culture through Native dance and music to educate and bring awareness of his people. He played Black Elk in a recent production of Black Elk Speaks. So please join me in welcoming Doug Goodfeather.
Test 1, 2. Okay, good afternoon. How are you all doing today? It's good to be here. It's an honor to be here and to be asked to come and say a few words and sing a song and share. You know, today they said we're celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day. We should all be celebrating because we're all indigenous to this earth. You should believe in that, unless you're from Mars or somewhere else. But we're all from this earth. So with that, we must think and believe in that way, because this is our mother we live on. And through that way, we share a common universal language called music. And through that language, I'm going to share a song with you. The first drum beat you'll ever hear is your mom's heartbeat when you're in her stomach. And so when you come out into the world, we represent her heartbeat always, because it was her heartbeat who brought us into this world. And we all have that common sound in us when we come in to this world. For 9 months, we lived that way. All of us, so we're no different. So we must think that way and walk that way in our lives. So in this way, this song talks to you through our way of life, through our language, our vibrations that come from our Mother Earth into our bodies and into you. And see, this is spirituality, and this is how you think indigenous, and to believe in that way, and to see your road of life together. When you share a common language like that, and you feel the vibration come through your body, through the instrument that God gave you, and you share it with people, and that's the same thing in how you walk on this earth, and you listen to the vibrations and the music of our mother. It doesn't matter what you believe in, because it's going to show you something to believe in yourself. Because that's one of the things that we get lost on this earth. We get lost sometimes. So sometimes we have to go through one of our longest journeys you can ever make in your life. The mind to the heart. Because sometimes you have to go to pure truth to come back and create balance in your life. Because sometimes we get lost and we look for things out there to give us peace in here. We look all over the place. We search. We wonder. And in the meantime, we create an alter ego and we push everybody away and we hate, we fear. We pick up these things and all the time we come with it. We're downloaded the Creator gave us. All of that power that we need on this earth to help each other as human beings. We have to stop looking and seeing each other in different ways. Because we all came from a Creator, and every one of you are lights. And every one of you are sources, and we're all making our way back to the main source one day. It don't matter where you come from, what language you speak or rituals you use, because they're all bringing us to the same place. To the same place, to that journey. See, sometimes we get stuck in logic and linear thinking and believing. We forget our spirituality. And we're talking about scientific and spirituality. Scientific spirituality. And the quantum creates a power in us that gives us life, called the Spirit. So when you think indigenous and you walk on this earth, sometimes you got to take your shoes off and stop saying you're avid this and you're avid that, and live your life and make it a way of life and believe in it. Take your shoes off and walk in the grass and on the ground. And that way, you're going to see truth. And that way, you're not just going to see, but you're going to feel it. And this world and our people, and we fight each other, and we call each other names, and there's no difference between each other, but sometimes a belief changes that. But if you put two people together to climb a mountain, you're going to believe in each other to get up there. Because if a blind man and a crippled man can do it, we can all do it. Because they work together to get there. Do we have to go there to make us really see our abilities? It's not to scold each other or to punish each other. It's to learn with each other. To learn the beauty of how we believe in something that we live amongst. A lot of times we lost that because we're so caught up in just everyday life. So sometimes we got to hug each other. We got to give each other high fives because our children are watching us. Our children are upset with us today. We're supposed to be their protectors. Our philosophers, our elders. When we think Indigenous, we look at a fire. And sometimes people say, oh, teach me how to be a fireman in your culture, how to take care of the fire. I said, first I'm going to teach you how to respect the protocols of that. From there, the fire will teach you. Because the fire is either going to make you or break you because it has no lie in it. It's pure truth. It's either going to burn you or it's not. But if you believe in that, it's going to teach you to believe in yourself. And if you disrespect yourself, the fire won't work with you. And it's going to teach you, if you learn how to believe in yourself, it's going to teach you how to be a good provider for your family, a hard worker, a good teacher, a good philosopher. That's what the fire is one of our greatest philosophers. So I want to say thank you. To believe in yourself, to take care of each other. When you think Indigenous, you think of everybody and everything. In our Lakota way, we say, Meitakuye oyasin, means everything in life is related to us. Everything that God has created is our relative. So I always hope that I do my best and that it's enough. So I say thank you today and have a beautiful day. Take care. Opila tanka chichiapi hechetulu metakuye oyasi. Hukka.